A startling discovery near the San Antonio Zoo. I'm Sarah Forgany with KENS 5 News Now. Police say they found a body near the park. SAPD says someone found a dead person in a ditch near East Mulberry and Avenue B on the city's north side. No word yet on how that person died, but we'll have an update from police on KENS5.com. A homeowner was shot at, and the reason? His headlights. Meredith Haas has more.
It all started when a resident on this street turned his car on. That's when police say his headlights were facing his neighbor's home, and that's when the suspect pulled a gun. Police say they believe the suspect may have been on meth at the time, making him paranoid and angry.
Suspect got upset and was yelling to turn his headlights off. Some of it was inaudible because his vehicle's running, so he wasn't sure what the suspect was saying, but the suspect pulled out a rifle, pointed it at him, and fired one shot off towards him.
No one was hit, including the 35-year-old victim, but police are not sure where that rifle round went. A resident told me this is not the first time a neighbor down Bradley Street has gotten mad over headlights.
They stop in the middle of the street thinking that I'm flashing the lights, and they didn't move for 5 minutes.
The 35-year-old suspect in this case was arrested on scene and has since been charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
A man was badly burned when flames tore through a duplex overnight. This was the scene. It happened in the 500 block of Carson Road around 10 last night. Firefighters quickly worked to put out flames bursting from the front of that house. They said a man suffered burns on 30 to 40% of his body, and he was taken to the hospital. Officials still don't know what caused it. President Trump giving Apple an ultimatum. In a social media post, the president said the company must make its iPhones in the U.S. or get hit with a 25% tariff. Last week also, President Trump said he was unhappy with an announcement from Apple's CEO Tim Cook. Cook said his company planned to make the phones at recently built plants in India. A Trump administration official said Cook and Trump met at the White House earlier this week, but the topic of their conversation was not disclosed. Apple has not commented yet on President Trump's demand. At least 3 people died, including the drummer of a rock band, when a small plane crashed into a San Diego neighborhood, leaving this scene behind. That plane hit a power line before crashing into a home and setting more than a dozen other homes on fire.
Fiery explosions jolted this San Diego neighborhood awake Thursday morning as a private jet came crashing down into the street.
Now we got multiple explosions over there. We're doing evacuation.
Ruth Lutz took this video as she escaped with her family of 5.
Fire. All I saw was just the line of fire and everyone running, getting out, getting the neighbors out of the house.
Hurry. Come on, your kids are over here.
The plane left a trail of fire.
When it hit the street, as the jet fuel went down, it took out every single car that was on both sides of the street on fire.
The plane took off from Teterboro, New Jersey, refueled in Wichita, and was trying to land in dense fog at Montgomery Gibbs Airport in San Diego. The pilot at one point asked air traffic control about weather conditions.
All right, that doesn't sound great, but we'll give it a go.
The music agency Sound and Talent Group said 3 of its employees died, including co-founder Dave Shapiro, who's listed as the plane's owner. Drummer Daniel Williams, who is presumed dead, posted these pictures from the cockpit before taking off.
Don't knock on that door.
Authorities say no one on the ground was seriously injured, thanks to the military families who helped their neighbors escape the flames.
I can tell you this, the military families did a phenomenal job. I cannot commend them enough for what they did on scene.
Some of the worst damage on the ground here is that home right behind me. There were people sleeping inside when that plane crashed. They're all okay now. The entire scene has been preserved for the NTSB. Nothing's moved. They've got an entire team coming here to investigate. Carter Evans, CBS News, San Diego.